Hello guys and welcome to the Alakazam review show. This is a weekly review show where we take a look at 3 items and basically review them. I'm joined by, of course, the amazing Jamie Dawes. How are you, Jamie?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Even though we've been together all day, we're going to pretend like this is the first time we've met today.
What's your name again, sorry?
Harry.
Harry, I'm lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm lovely to meet you. Yeah. Right, anyway. No, in all seriousness, guys, this is a weekly review show. It's quite fast-paced. We basically tell you what you want to know about the items in a nutshell. Essentially, we're not going to ramble on like I'm doing right now. So let's get straight into the first effect. Let's take a look at Nardi's Brainwave. Let's take a look. Now, Nardi's Brainwave is a take on 8-card Brainwave.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I've always loved the Brainwave plot. I think it's easy to understand from a layman's point of view. I think it's easy to perform, obviously, from a magician's point of view. And I think this is just a nice take because it does give, if you are going to perform in, like, you know, when you do psychological stuff like Darren Brown, obviously does that kind of stuff. I feel like this is really cool because the symbols are obviously different shapes, different colours. You can really play on the fact that one of these is going to jump out. I don't know why, but I'm going to be able to tell which one you're going to go for. It's just so much fun, isn't it?
Well, I think what's clever about this is people can go away and Google ESP symbols, right?
Yeah.
And so many performers use ESP symbols in magic and performance, so it makes sense that you can do Brainwave, but with these symbols. Yeah. But more than that, you can draw attention to different shapes if you want to. You can make them represent different things if that's your style. Yeah. You can do readings on it. You can really expand it as much as you want. Yeah,
it's brilliant. Honestly, it's easy to carry around. It's an instant reset. It works with any symbol, so it's perfect for walk around, for sort of tables even. Honestly, it's wicked. So let's take a quick look at the performance of Nardi's Brainwave.
I've got £20. I'd like to buy a psychological magic trick, please.
Okay, no problem. Have you done a magic trick before?
Never.
Okay, I think you're going to like this one. This one is called, check this out, Nardi's Brainwave. It's so easy, so even if it's your first magic trick, you'll be able to do it. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Okay, now this is exactly what you're after. It's all to do with psychology. Now, I've got different symbols here. I've got 8 different symbols. Each one is a different colour and a different shape. Believe it or not, I know which one you're going to choose for because I'm going to influence you to pick it. So, we've got a square, we've got a circle, we've got
That's a cross.
Oh yeah, cross, sorry. Circle, wavy lines, a star, a triangle, a diamond, there's the square, and we've got the moon. Now, did I miscall the square to influence you, or did I just do a mistake? It's entirely up to you. But, which one would you like to go for? Remember, it's a completely free choice.
Wavy lines.
The wavy lines. Now, do you want to change your mind?
No.
One chance to change your mind.
No.
Sure. Okay, now, let me grab the wavy lines. Wavy lines just stood out to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now you could have obviously chose any of these. Look, we could have had the star, we could have had the triangle, could have had the diamond, could have had the square, could have had the moon, the cross, obviously could have had the circle, right? But you chose the wavy lines. Now, the craziest thing is, you actually could have picked, obviously, any one of these cards, right?
Yeah.
Any single one at all. But watch. You chose the wavy lines. It just so happens that the wavy lines is the only one in the whole pack that is the odd one out. There you go. Now, the great thing is, it's so easy to do. It comes with all the cards and video instructions.
Right.
It's £17.99, and honestly, an absolute beginner will be able to do it. No sleight of hand. They can pick anything.
I'll have one, please.
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay, there you are. Thank you so much. Enjoy. You're going to absolutely love it.
Thank you.
So there you go. Super simple, super direct. It was actually previously out, but we did sell out of them super duper fast, and we finally got them back in stock. So who is this good for?
I would say beginners. It's definitely within the realm of beginners.
Yep.
If you're a walk-around performer, I think you just get them to put their hands out, and you can do it that way. Tables, restaurant work would be excellent.
Yep.
This is the sort of trick where if someone says, well, like, how do you do it, or how did you get into this? It's a great explanation piece. It's a great way to say, well, you know, there are lots of different techniques that we use, but sometimes we try and influence you, or, you know, whatever your spiel is. Probably, maybe parlour just about.
Yeah, maybe just.
Because the colours are quite bold.
Yeah.
But I think this is an intimate piece. For me, this would be close-up tables.
100%. It's super duper fast as well, so it could work great as an opener, or it could work great as, you know, you've just sort of finished your gig, or you're at the, and you're kind of at the bar, you're leaving, oh, can you show us one more trick? And you go, okay, so let me try this one with you. It takes up hardly any pocket space because it's literally 8 cards, instantly repeatable, different outcome every time. It's a great trick to have, you know, it ticks pretty much every single box. So yeah, great for beginners. Yeah, probably up to parlour. And yeah, it's a good price point. I think it's less than 20 quid. So for a trick that's instantly repeatable and different outcome, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, we should say it is repeatable. Yeah. So you may have a different outcome, but it sort of adds to the magical moment. Yeah. Because at one point, they would see one thing and then suddenly, what? Now they're all that. So just because you think that the outcome wouldn't work, it works really well because you have a magical moment on top of that, which is really really cool as well.
100%. So yeah, highly recommend. And we're not being biased, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's one of our own effects. We like it. Obviously, I was the one who produced it, but yeah, that is Nardi's Brainwave. The second effect we're going to be talking about is Rattle dice. And
I love this. This is so clever.
It's such a step forward in the whole of Magic. Honestly, it's genius. It's almost, I don't know, when you get the audio element, it's just another convincer. It's so good. And it does allow you, like they say on the video, it allows you to do stuff that sleight of hand you wouldn't be able to do.
Well, normally we're all used to the rattle pots or a rattle, what are they called?
Like rattle box.
Yeah, rattle box. Box was the word I was looking for. Like a rattle box. But the fact that this is hidden in plain sight, it allows you to do so many different things. You can get one ahead of certain situations, if you know what I mean. There's so many different routines which are taught on there. The one that Harry's about to show you, I think, was our favourite. It looks amazing. And you'll see when Harry's doing it, it's so well constructed. It's so clever.
Honestly, the props are great. The routine on there is superb. It's got Greg Wilson on the instructions, so you know it's going to be good anyway.
Oh yeah.
The props are really, really well made, and they will last you a lifetime. You know, they're so well made, and I can't say how good it really is. Just shaking the two dice, because it's almost like people, because they hear it, it's almost like, he's opened his hand, he's shown me there's two in there. At no point do you do that, but because of the audio, it really feels like, well, he's obviously got two in there. You know, I know that's what is there to achieve, but the sound is perfect as well, and it's
let's watch your performance, because they may have no idea what we're going on about at this point.
Yes, let's have a look. This is one of the first tricks I ever saw when I was younger. It was actually my dad who showed it to me, and I remember the exact day he showed it to me. We was playing games. It was Monopoly night, and he took the dice we were using, and he took a mug, and we were going to show me a trick with it, essentially. So he took the dice, dropped them into the mug, and said, right, watch this. He gave the mug a little twist, and by twisting it, he said it creates like a portal in the bottom of the mug, where if you just snap your fingers, one of the dice will actually melt all the way through. Now, it was so weird, but I wanted to see it again. I thought, hang on a sec, I must have missed something. He took the dice at fingertips, dropped it inside. You could hear the dice rattling around, but again, he gave the mug another twist, and just like that, one little snap, that's when the dice actually fell out the bottom of the mug. It was insane. Now, he got the dice into the mug, but he said, watch, I can take it one step further. I'll actually take it out of the mug. So he reached in, took the dice out of the mug. You could hear him in his hand. And he said, watch. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, one of the dice actually melted through the bottom of the mug inside. Now, Jamie, can you just hold on to it? Because this is what he'd done for the last bit. He said, watch, hold it up high. Hold it up high, perfect. Watch. If I just go here like this and go 3, 2, 1. Did you feel the moment the dice entered the bottom of the mug? Both dice were inside. We carry on playing Monopoly, but whilst I was fascinated by this, my sister took all my Monopoly money and I lost. I was not happy about it. But anyway, it was one of the best tricks I ever saw. It was unbelievable. Perfect, there you go. So that was just one of the routines. I know you do get other ones. You can do like dice across, things like that. And yeah, it's super duper strong. Really, really good. Now, again, who is it good for?
Beginners again, close up. I actually think that this would be a lovely piece on stage.
Yes.
And I tell you for why. I think there'd be a lovely moment where you say to everyone in the audience, right, you're all going to have to listen. And then you shake up the dice, and then you can click, and then one of them disappears. Or if you're using the mug like Harry did, you actually have the audible moment of the dice arriving in the mug. So for stage or parlour, I think it could work really, really well. If you're worried about the volume of the noise, so to speak, super loud.
Yeah,
you can really clearly hear it.
Yeah, honestly, it is brilliant. It's such a step forward in Magic, and I feel like great for any ability. I think workers would get a lot out of it as well, because it allows you to do stuff that you couldn't do with sleight of hand. You know, we're always looking for what makes it the best effect for a layman, and I think having these dice does elevate it. You know, if you're going to do anything similar to this, this just gives that extra element of deception.
And I bet so many people are going to come up with amazing ideas, because this is the kind of thing where I would say this is new in our industry in this way. So the fact that we've never had this before means that people are going to go out, play with this. And I guarantee the Penguin Forum for this trick must be buzzing with people with incredible ideas.
It's so strong. Honestly, Rattle dice, highly recommend it. We've been trying to get them for ages. They've always been sold out. But yeah, we finally managed to get someone. So yeah, Rattle dice, highly recommend. It's so good. The last effect we're going to be speaking about, or last sort of prop we're going to be talking about, is Ringo Hanky by GRUM Leather. Now, GRUM, to be fair, it's getting a really good name for themselves. They're producing loads and loads of stuff, you know, chop cups, sort of things like this, tons and tons of stuff. They're equivoque, I think that's what it was called, done really well. Yeah, just good quality props and materials used and stuff like that. But before we go any further, let's just take a look at the routine, then we'll explain what it is, all right? Can I do a magic trick with your ring? Yes, I can. We're going to try something right here. Imagine you guys at home are right in front of me right now. I'm going to do a trick to you. Now, it uses this, okay, a little handkerchief, and it's going to use your ring. Can you please pass me your ring? There you go. Imagine that's your hand, right? Give me the ring. Perfect. There you go. Your ring's very shiny. Did you polish your ring? Had your ring recently polished? Thumbs up from you. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're going to try it here. Can you just pinch the top right there? You can feel your ring inside, right? You can feel it in there.
Yep.
Yeah, just make sure it is there. You can even see it, actually. And I'll tell you what, you're going to help me with a trick. You're going to help me with a trick. Now, this inside there's a gift for everyone who helps me, but watch. On the count of 3, I want you to say a magic word. What magic word are you going to say?
Alakazam.
Alakazam, hey, very fitting. Now, when I count down, 3, 2, 1, after the 1, let go of the silk. Okay? Trust me on this. We're going to make your ring vanish. You can literally feel it there, right? Okay, watch. 3, 2, 1, let go. And just like that, your ring completely vanishes, right? Completely vanishes. Now, here's the thing. Well, I actually don't know where it goes, but that's not the point. The point is it vanished, okay? But I do have a gift here for you, remember that. And that's been on the table the whole time, right? Inside there, you will not believe this. You're going to love this. Honestly, you're going to absolutely love this. Inside this lovely leather wallet is what?
My ring?
No. It's a leather wallet, honestly. And inside that leather wallet is, guess what?
Another leather wallet.
Yeah, have you seen this trick before? I'm only kidding. It is actually another leather wallet. Inside that one, right, if you get this one, I swear to God, I'm going to walk out there. What's inside this little leather wallet?
Another leather wallet.
Another leather wallet. See, that's where you're wrong, Jamie, because inside there is actually, check this out, a little bit of material. And inside there, let me take it out right here. You will see, watch, if I can actually grab it out. You can see, if I just unfold it like this. Jamie, place your hand out for me. Because inside there, I'm going to place it on your hand and watch. Unfold it slowly. There is one thing. You pinched the ring that was on the table from the whole time. It completely vanished and appeared, dun, 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 in the center of the material, inside the wallet, inside the wallet, inside the wallet. No trapdoors, no slits. That is unbelievable. It's got to be worth a like and follow, surely. You can have your ring back now. I've finished playing with it. So that was Ringo in action, Ringo Hanky, along with the Supreme Nesta wallets. Now, obviously, you can appear it anywhere you want. So, yeah, if you've got a box, Nesta boxes, whatever, Nesta wallets, you can appear it there. But yeah, just for the video, we had a Supreme Nesta wallet, so I thought I'd just use that.
Well, I use a version of this, not this one, with a trick called Get Smarty by Mark Bennett, which is one that lots and lots of people are working now, and I use it for kids in restaurants. But I will be changing the gimmick that I have for this all day long. A, because of the quality of it. The quality of it is amazing. But B, because of the way this one functions over the previous one. So the previous one, if you're aware of these gimmicks, a lot of the time things are secured in a certain area, which is then passed through and held onto. Whereas this one operates slightly differently and the gimmick moves itself out of way. So it means that it can be felt in the middle and it's handled. It's
very, very clever. I mean, the material is really good. I mean, you can feel it's really good quality. And there is a lovely convincer in there, like you said, because at any time you want, you can then make it in the middle, essentially. And this is almost like what we're talking about with the Rattle dice, where it's just another extra layer where even though dirt work's been done, they still feel like they're not misremembering it. They're following what you've set them out to follow. Do you know what I mean? So they're holding on to their ring when it's already gone. You know, the dice, they think there's 2 there when it's already gone. So it's just it's going beyond what you can do with sleight of hand again.
Yeah.
Because it's genius. It's so good.
You're just way ahead of the game the whole time. And that's what I love about, like I say, I use Mark Bennett's Get Smarty.
Yeah.
But what I love about that is when you have the kid up and they're the head of the table in a restaurant and they're holding it up, you're so far ahead. You've already got rid of what you need to get rid of and into position.
Yeah.
And from that point, you can put in any subterfuge you want. So you can have, check in your left pocket. But you're so clean at that point. You're so far ahead.
Yeah.
You just don't have to worry about anything. And that moment that it vanishes, I know that on Desert Island Tricks, we've had people talk about similar gimmicks, but they load coins underneath.
Yes. Yeah.
And when they pull it out, they allow the coin to fall onto the floor.
Nice. Yeah.
And you get this real shocked moment of, oh my God, something's gone wrong.
Yeah.
So you can play it that way if you're more of a comedy, risque sort of magician. Go for that. Chuck a coin underneath, make it disappear. Yeah, it's great.
It's really, really good. And like I said, it's really good quality. This is awesome as well if you're a beginner because it allows you to do a really simple, but one of the strongest vanishes you can do, It also gets away from the fact that if you kind of do a false transfer and you quickly pull his hand away and things like that, this obviously you don't have to worry about that because in their eyes, they're holding onto the ring, so you don't have to worry. So yeah, it's good for anyone, good for workers, great quality, will last you absolute ages. And yeah, it's a nice method as well. It is. It's nice the fact that it just moves itself into place when you want it to, which is really, really cool.
And again, you can use this on stage. So if you're a stage performer, again, just to reference Get Smarty because that's the only thing that I perform with it. When you see Mark do it, he does it on stage and parlour. So he has it held up. It's great for close-up as well. Just chuck it in your close-up case, takes up no room. And like I can imagine that's going to last me pretty much a lifetime.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, so that is Ringo Hanky. Highly recommend it. So there we go. That is the end of the Alakazam review show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today we have taken a look at
Nardis Brainwave. I've not done this bit for a while.
I didn't know if I was going to say it or not. But anyway, that Rattle dice and then
Ringo Hanky.
There you go. Hey, you learned it that time. Well done. Right. But yeah, all of them, again, highly recommend it. Guys, if you've got anything you want us to take a look at, please let me know in the comment section down below. Let us know as well. We do want to review the things that you guys want to see. I will just say that we were going to review different things, but we didn't have access to instructions.
No, yes.
So we are,
We're so far ahead with certain things. We've got a great Craig Petty thing, which is already in there. But obviously we can't do that yet. We've got the thing that you're on about, which looked fantastic as well. And it's Blackpool next week at the time of recording this. So I reckon we're going to have an influx of tricks that we can review going forward, which would be great.
Yeah, exactly. So we're always looking at new stuff to review as well. So when we can, we'll review the latest and greatest stuff. I mean, to be fair, this is all new to us anyway, so it is still new. I'm just saying there were a couple of items we wanted to review, but we had to change what we were doing purely because of instruction availability. But guys, until next time, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and share the videos about it. It really does help. Toodaloo, guys. Cheers.